What's up everybody, Coach Cox here, and hope everyone's doing well, and we hope you're ready for your next PE activity. The activity we're going to be working on today is actually called Noodlecize. Now I know you're probably thinking, what in the world is Noodlecize? Well, you know that Coach Cox in the gym, we like to always use pool noodles for different activities. And so what you're going to be doing is we're going to be working on some muscular endurance using our arms and our shoulder muscles to begin with today. And then what we're going to work on, I'm going to give you some challenges that you can do with your pool noodle. Now I do understand that most of us probably don't have a pool noodle laying around the house, although I do recommend there's so many cool activities that you can do with a pool noodle, and this one I just kind of cut so it's not the full size. And it's a pretty cheap. You can get them as cheap as $1 at the store, and there's lots of cool things you can do with the pool noodle. But if you don't have a pool noodle, what I did here is I just made one from stuff I could find around the house. I used a paper towel roll. You could also use like a wrapping paper roll if you wanted a longer noodle to use. And what I did, I stuffed some socks inside of the hole here of the noodle, just to kind of give it a little more strength so it lasts longer. And then I just wrapped it in some tape. But you don't even have to do that. You could just use the paper towel roll instead. So that just gives you an idea of how you can also make one if you don't have a pool noodle at your house. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, today's goals, we're going to be working on some hand-eye coordination and muscular endurance. And you may not think you can get much exercise using a pool noodle, but you're about to find out. So real quick, everybody grab your noodle and let's get started. So the first thing I want you to do is just make circles with the noodle. So I'm going to connect it, and I'm going to connect at the top. All right, now we're going to go and make circles, but this time we're going to connect at the bottom. Can you go to the other side? And then switch. Now this is one of my favorites. Now we're going to clap up with the noodle, making the letter V. Can you clap down? How about to the side? See how fast you can go. And switch to the other side. Nice. So now we're going to move on. 2 hands on the noodle, and we're just going to lift it up and down, up and down. You can see how fast you can go. Can you go behind your head? And then back in front. Behind your head, back in front. Nice, you should start to kind of feel it in your arms now. I know I am. Now the next one I call like a bench press. So you're just going to push it out in front, start off slow, making sure to bend your elbows. And then you can see how fast you can go. Then you can slow it down, and then speed back up. Nice, keep it going. All right, so the next one's just gonna be an arm curl, and we're gonna use 2 arms to begin with. So we're just gonna curl and do arm curls using the noodle. And for this one, I have my hands more in the middle. All right, so we're going slow. Let's see if we can go fast. Nice. Can you use just 1 hand? Start off slow. How fast can you go with just 1 hand? Now let's switch hands. Let's go fast. Awesome job. For this one, we're actually going to be working on our forearms, and this one's kind of tricky. All you're going to do is twist your hands, kind of like you're starting a motorcycle, but you're going to twist the noodle and kind of hold it there for a little bit, and then twist it back the other way. So one hand forward, one hand back, twist and hold. Hold it for a few seconds, then go the other way. So I kind of call this like a motorcycle. Twist and hold. One hand forward, one hand back. Awesome job. Now we're going to move on to the last warm-up activity. And what you're going to need to do, this is called the bicycle, but you're going to need to make like the letter S with your noodle. See if you see my letter S. Also kind of looks like a snake. So I'm going to actually pedal with the noodle and keeping it in the letter S shape. So we're pedaling forward. Can you go backwards? Once you kind of got the feel for that, see how fast you can go. Let's see how fast we can go forward. So bike can go forward. Hit the brakes. Can you go in reverse? Back forward and reverse. Forward and reverse. Awesome job. I hope y'all enjoyed Noodlecize. Now that we got our arms nice and warmed up and we worked on our muscular endurance, in the next video, I'm gonna give you some fun challenges to work on balancing and hand-eye coordination using the noodle. See you guys in the next video.